make landfall soon. You should get ready.
Simplistic combat, obscure puzzle solutions, maze-like level design. It's good to be back.
Bloodstained.
First thing, we've got to clear the ship and make landfall. If you're familiar with Castlevania Symphony of the Night, and by familiar I mean you've played it 53 million times, you'll know what kind of thing to expect. Once you're on the mainland, you'll quickly find the safe house. Safe house has everything you need in it. Over there is the alchemist where you make stuff. Beyond that is the save room. Over that side is the shop where you buy stuff. Up above somewhere is the fast travel station. So yeah, this place is pretty important. You get a variety of weapons, light fast daggers, medium swords, slow heavy great swords, mid-range spears, long-range guns. You can use guns. The only problem with them is that the infinite ammo is pretty weak. They're handy for shooting out enemies when you can't stand on the same platform as them. Otherwise, I wouldn't really bother with it. That was one of the big changes. Killing an enemy sometimes drops a demon shard, and demon shards are the way you acquire new powers. Some shards grant elemental attack powers, some give the ability to summon an enemy to fight for you, others grant passive bonuses, and because almost every enemy drops a different shard, there's an insane number of powers to collect. The alchemy room is where you make stuff, armour, weapons, items and such like. You need materials to actually make anything, so you're gonna have to go into the castle to farm those from the enemies.
I'll go with this.
There, all done.
I'll go with this.
There, all done.
And don't forget to eat either. First time you eat a brand new food type, it gives you a permanent boost to your stats. So it's well worth trying to make all sorts of food. That's the other thing the alchemist does. Keep an eye out for the drinks menu in the castle as well. Drinks give you a boost to your mana recharge rate. Trust me, you'll thank me later.
I'll go with this. Great. Scrumptious. Scrumptious.
So yes, that means you can make food as well. Food also gives some health, so if you're carrying as many potions as you possibly can already, food is a nifty way of carrying even more health around with you.
Scarlet Thrust. Scarlet Cyclone. Scarlet Thrust. Scarlet Cyclone.
And anything you make through alchemy can be bought through the shop. You only have to make one of them, and then the shop stocks as many as you like. Saves you having to make every single one when you need them. Hang on, how do you stock one of every item only after I've made it? That doesn't make any sense. Honestly though, being able to buy extras from the shop is pretty handy. It frees you up to focus on making new things, without having to worry about materials so much. Halite is a form of salt taken from rocks, and it's used in a lot of the food recipes. However, if, say, hypothetically, I don't know, someone wasn't really paying attention, they might not have noticed that halite doesn't appear on the food ingredients list, it appears on the materials list with, you know, all the metal and stone and bits of string and stuff like that. So hypothetically, if some idiot wasn't paying attention, they might not know that, and they might spend half an hour farming the deck of the galleon for halite. It could happen. The boss fights are awesome, either in scale or skill required. Some are tougher than others, obviously, but once you get a handle on how to dodge their moves, most are easy. It's getting a handle on their moves in the first place that's the tricky bit. The loading times are a huge improvement from Symphony of the Night. There are some actual quests as well. There's a woman who asks for revenge for the dead townspeople. There's a demon barber who will alter your appearance for you, if you dare. There's an old woman who keeps on asking for food. Seriously, where is she putting all this food? I've yet to find a single bathroom. And if you reach the final boss at the top of the castle and the game ends, you did something wrong. Speaking of doing something wrong,
What took you so long?
a good game?
Silence! We all know that Castlevania is the one true game series. We all know that this is merely a pretender to our series' infamous success.
There's a reason for that. It's made by the same guy.
Games are made and owned by the great corporations.
Games are owned and paid for by the companies, but they're made by the people who work on them. Koji Igarashi, apologies if I've just butchered his name, is regarded as one of the godfathers of gaming. I mean, seriously, look at how many Castlevania games he's been involved with. He left Konami in 2014. Konami has a policy of blacklisting former employees who dare to leave its hallowed confines. And don't get me started on Hideo Kojima. Anyway, Iga, as he's also known, opened a Kickstarter project for this very game to the tune of $500,000. The target was reached in mere hours, eventually reaching $5.5 million, making it the most successful game project in Kickstarter's history. Well, until Shenmue 3 came along, but let's not complicate the issue. What I'm saying is, this game is not Castlevania, but it may as well be. It uses the same basis, but does some extra things, some of them quite clever. And it's not bound by Konami's involvement. It's free to do what it wants instead of having corporate looking over its shoulder the whole goddamn time.
The point is, Konami made Castlevania.
No, the point is, Konami is hemorrhaging talent, and I couldn't be more thrilled.
Blasphemy! How dare you suggest the corporate overlords are not almighty and benevolent? Konami are responsible for some of the finest games ever made. If you had a shred of respect, you would get down on your knees and beg for...
I don't mind them trying to sell us their games, I just wish they wouldn't try to sell us their bullshit at the same time. Anyway, as far as I'm concerned, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night gets from me a 9 out of 10. It's a superb game, and in my humble opinion, I think it actually outdoes Symphony of the Night. Which is fine, because the same guy worked on both of them. And this game actually adds extra stuff to the game. I mean, the library is actually a library. Go figure. And all the food that you can make, the all sorts of stuff you can build. It's just, it feels like the original, but more. And I love it. I'm at about 96-97%. That little handful of percentage points still giving me a bit of trouble. But I enjoyed it. I'd play it through loads of times. Got quite a way to catch up on Symphony of the Night. I've got that game on PS3 and PS4, so big fan. Yeah, I hope maybe they do a sequel at some point. But I'm in no rush. Can't rush a genius. Anyway, that's it for this review. 9 out of 10, superb game. What did you think of my video? Leave a like or dislike down below. What did you think of the game, or haven't you played it yet? Why not? Leave a comment down below. And if you're a glutton for punishment, you can always subscribe, or you can inflict me on someone else by sharing. See you next time. I'm kind of hoping I don't fuck this part up, because otherwise I'll end up eating a shitload of cookies. I haven't had my dinner so long since, so this could be awkward. Trust me, you'll thank me later. Wow, I did that right first time. I'm astonished. Damn right I'm going to finish the cookie though. I need a doctor. Whoa! Out of all the things I thought to bring in here, a towel was not one of them. That's even worse than my old mask.